Oh no, pregame chatter is going to be caught apparently this week.
We can pregame chatter it up. I don't give a shit.
No.
We can up this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck.
Now we're here. Now it's game time. So
right.
Welcome back. It's Friday the 13th. Welcome back to the 12 Mile Podcast. We are fired up to be back because we got some cool stuff to talk about this week.
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to this show since last week, so let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 12 Mile Podcast. Pour yourself a drink, get ready to talk some shit.
We're gonna drink a little shit, talk a little shit, and just chill. Come chill with us.
Coming at you Friday night, worldwide.
We're gonna drink a
Worldwide as a motherfucker.
little shit, and just chill. Come chill with us.
I am KC, with Brother Jeff, Milan, Stroll Mile, and Woodhouse.
For a minute there, I thought I might have played the wrong intro. I was like,
Wrong button.
I think we got it right, though. Yeah, so episode 13 on Friday the 13th.
Yeah, man.
How appropriate.
And I must say, now this is real talk right here. I had so much fun last week on episode number 12 that I straight up was looking forward to tonight. So I'm glad to be back. As always, Jeff, what up?
What's up?
The current reigning, undefeated.
I got all the titles.
Yeah.
Like Mike Tyson. Bell here, bell here, bell her.
Hey.
Right, he's never been defeated. He's never been defeated.
No.
No.
He's the world champion, the intercontinental champion. He's half a tag team championship, and he beat up a woman and took the women's championship.
That's right.
Undisputed.
But that bitch deserved it.
Yeah, pretty much. Guess who else is in the house? The new stand-up comic of the motherfucking century.
Dude, the 12 Mile Podcast stand-up legend.
Yep.
Hey, how's it gonna? It's gonna be sweet when we broke them halfway. You know what I'm saying? Broke on the 12 Mile Podcast.
What's up, Stro?
Hey, man. Glad to be back.
I
The show.
can't wait to talk about your stand-up stuff this week. I'm excited about that.
I wondered, he's been having some computer issues, so I wondered if it was like an Andy Kaufman kind of shtick, where it was like an ongoing thing.
Yeah.
That's a solid pull.
Just
The world will never know.
staying in character.
Yeah, absolutely.
We must say hello to our other friend. Oh yeah. I was so busy I didn't get to change this.
That's fine, man. It's an upgrade from my former, so I'll take it.
No.
Thank you.
Listen. Yes. Bert Woodhouse. See? It's like yes,
That's
it
just
is.
sassy. That's just sassy.
Hey, Bert,
I do still have
my
this.
best friend.
So I can pull that
There's a
at
backup.
any minute. Yeah.
There's a
The
backup.
other one doesn't play for whatever reason. We got that. Guy Marley's always in the house.
Yeah, Jeff, get it.
There he goes.
I mean, you got to. How do you not?
Well, he's stuck with the Mexican theme, and I think it's half because I bought the damn hat and the serape, and then I got to get some use out of it.
Absolutely.
So he's here. I'm here with the fucking shiny ass zit over
Ooh,
here.
a
Yeah,
sweet one.
an eyebrow.
Is that
one.
a zit or a tumor?
Dude, it popped out of nowhere. It's just like there.
I didn't see
Not
you
a
pointed it out, but then when you got that angle, it looks gnarly.
It's
You know
not
what?
a tumor.
They're the worst.
Sugar White would be good for calling you right out on a zit. It'll be like, oh man, look at that thing. Let me get that. You're like, get away from me, man. Damn. Calling me out. I know I got this growth on me. Leave me alone.
The eyebrow ones are rough, man, because they hurt.
Yeah, that looked like it hurt, dude. You look
don't
like
know.
a caveman right now that
Right?
just bumped this shit on a fucking rock.
Honestly, I mean, I feel like I'm lucky I have big eyebrow bones anyway.
Yeah,
Because
that's
it's
just
gonna blend
eyebrow
in better.
bones.
Yeah, me and Shiz are Neanderthal-ish anyway, you know.
Yeah.
We're from that, yeah. We're from whatever gene pool had the Neanderthal. We're from that one.
Whatever chromosome that came from. Good
Everybody
job.
wants to know
exactly.
who's drinking what.
All right. Well, Jeff.
I felt like I had to hide it real quick, like it was gonna be different. But it's the same. But I gotta be honest, I was, being in Vegas.
Yeah.
I mean, I was in Vegas. I didn't know if I was gonna even drink today until my customer brought me another bottle. I said I was thinking of going dry for a little while, George. I said, but now I got to wait till next week. So this is Gentleman Jack.
Oh.
Nice.
Thanks, George McEwen.
How many of your customers buy you Jack Daniels? Lots.
I mean, it seems like I get 1/5 a month.
Damn.
Well,
Hey, that's good
If you
customer
have that
service.
many, I was going to say, if you have that many repeat customers as a car salesman, that's pretty impressive.
Oh, I got a lot of repeat customers. All my business, for the most part, Bert's repeat customers.
Yeah. Do you know why? Because you're the fucking king.
oh,
Hey.
hang on.
You do.
He's the car king.
Hey,
You are.
they
Jeff.
all want to sit with the king.
That's right. Any excuse to play that is.
Yeah, you got to.
Hands down.
Yep.
Hands down.
Bert, what are you working with?
I'm doing the. I'm going to stick with the vodka train.
Nice. Same brand?
Doing the
Deep
deep
Arity?
Yeah,
Deep
The
Arity?
deep Arity. As Jeff says, the deep Arity.
Deep Erdigam Bil Hamam for our Chaldean friends.
I hope Richie Hermes watches it. He'll be cracking up.
Shravsut Gamilgus. Yeah. Hey, Milan.
Yeah.
What's up? What are we drinking
Well,
tonight? I know what I am.
No, first of all, I feel like I'm going against the grain because they say black people will drink the same shit all the time, every
Colt
time. And
45.
I'm the only.
I was going to say Cavassier, but whatever you're into, go on.
I'm the only one that really switches it up every week, but I'm gonna most definitely keep the travel cooler.
That's all we
Always.
need. That's all we need.
times.
Part of the show.
Sustainability.
Oh,
Had to give her a kiss. She said she don't get enough. She said she don't get enough TV time.
She might get the fucking intro song next week.
For real, man.
Hey, but this week I'm going with the green, nice bottles of the Grolsch.
Oh, the
I see that.
Grolsch. You,
Yeah.
bro, you
Yeah.
surprised me with some of your beer choices.
Hey.
You drink all kinds of beer.
Dude, Stroh's
I'm
got
a little
like
bit of a
white.
connoisseur.
Stroh's
Yeah,
like
you are.
he's got white dude beer taste.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pretty
Like,
much. Like
Hey.
I really appreciate a Hefeweizen.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he's just like a fucking upscale preppy gringo.
Yeah.
Just
When it
hammered
comes-
down his.
Damn.
When it comes to beer.
if nothing else,
How
he's
we
black
roll.
Irish. You see his shirt.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
You been
St.
drinking
Patrick's Day.
Bushmills.
Look.
When we get whiskey, he's like, I only drink Bushmills.
Don't
Damn,
motherfuck Bushmills.
Okay.
Dude, you're gonna hurt my
No,
feelings.
he ain't drinking no orange Jameson.
Next week, I gotta bring out my roots now since y'all calling me bougie. Now I'm about to go get the Blue Bull Schlitz Smart Liquor on y'all motherfuckers. No, I'm not. That was a joke. No, I'm not.
Hey,
No, I'm not.
you know my dad's joke.
Wait.
He would pull it out right here. He'd say, you know why girls don't drink beer at the beach? They don't want to get sand in their Schlitz. Hey, from one comic to
That's
another.
funny.
That's from him
Shout out
to
to
you.
Mr.
I
Call.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Feel free to use
What's the
it.
host drinking? What's the host drinking?
Oh, the host is, I'm just still on whatever I got. The Bell's Amber Ale. I did put it in a glass, though.
Well, that's a change
Nice.
for you.
Yeah.
Any reason
Nice.
you're just you're less.
You gotta have a
spill it?
Pilsner glass. You gotta have a Pilsner glass.
Yeah,
Those
this
long
is,
Pilsners, the
Yeah.
beer goes good
Like
with that.
this,
Look at
right?
that. We got the same glass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nice.
Look at you guys, both of you out of nowhere go with the glass.
This is classy.
That's like
You got
a
it.
ditto right there.
Cheers,
That's like
Stro.
a ditto.
Here's to these glasses, then.
Yeah, you gotta have a Pilsner glass. Drink beer, man. Come on.
All right. So that's
I
done.
probably drink more fifths than you drink beers. You on the same six-pack. I've probably been through 6 fifths.
You know,
Yeah, that's true.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm a lightweight, and a couple. I drink a couple a week, and they just keep me in a groove, and that's
Nice.
yeah, and I like them.
Yeah, I stay in a groove on an hourly basis. You do it on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
It's a different groove.
Hey, different strokes for different folks.
So they say.
Yeah. So should we just get right into Milan's comedy
Can we fucking
week?
do that, please?
Yes.
I've been eagerly anticipating this all week long.
All right, Milan. Let's just give us the nervous.
Hold on.
You
Wait.
Okay.
Hold on. I want to start this by saying one thing right now. I was so fucking nervous for you.
That's awesome, man.
Wednesday, I was like, oh, dude,
Yeah.
I mean, it's about to be 8 o'clock, and my boy's going on right now, and I am like, I had butterflies in my stomach. I think I pooped and peed my pants a little bit.
How bad was it in real life, bro?
In real life, every couple hours, I would look at the clock and I'm like, God damn it, the time is coming. 2 o'clock came. I remember looking at the clock. I was leaving. Me and Mindy went to Meyer, and when we left out of there, it was 4:30. And I said, why is the time moving so fast?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, But there was no, you can't stop time. So it was do or die. I was in the mirror for like the last hour before I had to leave out of here, just in the mirror, going over it.
Just trying to look over it.
I mean, just like before a fight, how they get them fists going. In my mind, I was saying them over and over again. What I wanted to say, make sure I wasn't gonna forget. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. When I got backstage and all those comics was back there, it's probably like 8 of them.
Okay, so that's what I was gonna ask. How many people were actually on the show? Like 8 or 9 people?
It was 8 comics. There was 8 other comics, and all of them had done stand up before.
Hell yeah, they have. And here you come.
I was the only guy that never did stand up, and man, it was nerve-wracking.
Can I say something, Stro? And for those people who don't know, Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle, it's like the premier kind of venue for a comedy club in the Metro Detroit area.
Not only that, it's Royal Oak, man. It's just like uppity, bougie, fucking whiteys,
It ain't the basement of some after-hours joint.
All right, wait a second. I gotta ask something. I gotta ask one thing before you get. I don't mean to interrupt, but were the comics backstage? Were they supportive, Stro, or were they like some haters?
No, they were really supportive. They were like, man, hey, once you get out there, if you can not worry, you're gonna be fine. All their little shit was bouncing off me like water on a duck. Like nothing they could have told me stuck because I was so in my zone.
Yeah.
I was just in there. I was in they sent me. I was in a green room. Like, come on, man. I was in a green room. It was audio visual shit. They had a big screen TV back there showing you the stage. You was gonna be on the TV.
Was Rocky going?
Right. But I had a support system out there that was amazing, man. I mean, my mother, father, my brother came, my aunt. I had a few friends out there. My niece came. I mean, but my family alone, which was consisted of probably about 8 to 10 people, there was probably 50, 60 people.
Yeah, it's a no joke situation, and
no, it was a big, huge deal, man.
Stro, I'm gonna just say this: to me, stand up, to go out there and do stand up is the gutsiest thing that you could possibly do. Like,
Dude,
congratulations! Not only congratulations for doing it, but you did it, dude. You sent me the audio, and we have some, and you did it.
Kev, you and I have had this conversation in the past. I mean, before we got involved with the podcast and all that stuff, you and I are huge fans of comedy and stand up and have an overwhelming appreciation.
All 4 of us are.
Yeah. But I mean, you and I specifically have had conversations about how nerve-wracking it must be.
Yeah.
To be a comic, and before any of this happened with us in the podcast and stuff. And Stro, hats off to you, man. Like, I don't have the fucking stones to come anywhere near that.
Thank you, man. But you know what, KC? I mean, a lot of the shit we did on stage, it came to play because you don't have music. You don't have a guy next to you that know your, that final word that's gonna rhyme. He knows your rap, so he's gonna back you up when he know you needs a breath.
Yeah,
it was none of that. You went out there and it was complete fucking silence, Casey.
You're on a fucking island, dude. You're on an island, is what you are. You're a one-man island.
And when I grabbed that microphone, the thing is, the MC said no video, so everybody, all of my family members put their phone down, and there's no video. Which I wish it was, I wish it was fucking video because a lot of my jokes needed the visual, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so listen, here's what I did. Here's what I did, Stro. Okay. I pulled clips, since we're speaking of visuals. I attempted, I don't know, like, we've never played anything like this on the air. Stro sent me this as a voice recording from his phone, right?
Yeah.
I
took it out on stage with me.
Yeah, and voice recorded it.
Yes.
So I'm not sure how the audio is going to come through, so I actually today made these little kind of animated type of things with the words on it, so if it's hard to hear, people can see.
Really?
You can, yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
Let's talking about it. Let's fire it.
All right, but this is a technical thing, so bear with me. I don't want to talk.
I'm excited to see this.
Expectations are low.
I'm excited.
All right, I have to screen share. I have to do a screen share. So I'm going to do this.
Oh.
Can everyone see that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can see that. I can see that.
Okay. What I'm going to do is...
Is your hand going to come out? You going to start writing with a Sharpie as he's talking real fast?
I need to try and time the play. I got to play the audio from one place and the video from another. So I hope this works. You ready?
Yeah.
This is Stro, one clip of Stro doing stand-up Wednesday night.
I've been married, man, 14 years and shit. 14 years, I drive home from work. Every telephone pole is a free ticket out. No, I'm talking just veer off to the right, make it look like an accident. They say Jesus let you do what you want to do in heaven. I ain't got to answer to nobody. I ain't got to say nothing. Well, where you going? How long you gonna be? When you coming back? I ain't got to do none of that up there. I can be up the strip club up there right now, making it rain with frankincense and myrrh. Look at her. She's like, you're going to hell.
So,
dog, that was fucking perfect, dog.
So is the screen share down? Am I back now?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
All right, I hesitated to do it, Stro, because it didn't need a visual. Like, it's funny, but I didn't know how the audio would come through. I didn't even know if anybody could.
It was solid. It was, dude.
So solid.
I think the video came through well.
Yeah, it came through great.
Stro, you killed it, dude.
I wish I could hear the whole thing. You didn't send it to Stro. You didn't send it to me. Damn, Stro.
No, I know.
We were better than that.
Well, we are, motherfucker, and you was out of town on my debut, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You should have left Vegas.
KC moved. He left. He left the whole damn state.
Hey, Stro, are you planning on doing it?
He ain't never met Bert. He probably heard more of it than me. This is bullshit.
Yeah, I have. I'm doing more. But listen, man, just seeing that right there almost brought me to tears. I'm gonna tell you why, man. Because my vision of me on not only being on stage, but making a crowd appreciate what I wrote down on paper. Seeing that and the visual just fucked me up, dog. I did not expect that.
It's pretty cool,
That just fucked me up. It kind of fucked me up on the inside.
Listen, Stro, I mean,
Stro. You need a hug?
I need more than a hug right now. Though. That was fucked up, man. That got me, KT. You're a motherfucker for that.
Hey, I made that as a fan. Straight up. Like when I heard it, I was like, oh, I got another one. You want to see another one?
Yeah, let's get it up.
Do it again.
This is the only other clip I have. You want to waste
Break
it?
it
I mean,
down, Chiz.
we're on it, right? We may as well
We're
talk
on it.
about it.
Do it.
All right.
All right, listen. If you talk, that screen goes away, so we can't say nothing. No, I'm saying if you.
Oh,
yeah,
it
okay.
does? It does?
Yeah, so shut your
Yeah.
motherfucking mouth.
I don't. All right. Let me. Let's try this again here.
That's fresh, man.
All right. Let's start the screen share.
Stro, if you start to tear up, just turn.
All right. Can everybody see that?
Yeah.
All right. I got to time the start again, so bear with me. Here we go.
You ever been so broke you go back to your mama's house and steal food out the freezer? I remember we used to get up early.
Hang on. The audio.
Oh God, that's fucking
You had it,
hilarious.
dude.
No, it was playing double audio. I could hear it. It was not good.
Don't yell at me.
Hang on.
I'm fragile.
Sorry. Here we go.
You ever been so broke you go back to your mama's house and steal food out the freezer? I remember we used to get up early, drive over there, be in the bushes about 4:30 in the morning. I know she gonna come out here in a minute. And my wife, she can't whisper for shit. When's she coming? So, my mama would come down the steps, get in the car. As soon as she hit the corner, we got the freezer, yo. My wife back there, like she really shocked me. Ooh, portobello mushrooms. Put that down. Get the pork chops. Put them in the bag. Let's go. She come up. These $5.99. We're not buying them. That's what we hear. Damn.
So, all right. So
$5.99.
all right. So is my screen back now?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty funny, Stro. I mean, I know you're funny. You make me laugh all the time, but it ain't easy to make a whole crowd laugh with the setup and all that stuff.
No, man.
Yeah.
You hear the crowd laughing. I mean, it's not just. You can tell it's not just family that's laughing.
No.
That's the great part about it.
Yeah.
Right, ain't a few little giggles in the back.
Yeah.
Stro, real quick,
Yeah.
like, you know, how, like, you know, a big part of that when you do that is the audience, and they're, you know, sometimes you have a good audience, sometimes you have a bad audience.
Right.
Did you feel like the audience, you know, when the other comics went up, it was a good audience and you were able to play into it, or, you know, were they, you know, how did that go down?
Bert, there were 8 or 9 comics. 2 comics got praise from the crowd. 2.
Before you, so you were third on, Stro, or where
I
were
was
you at?
third. I was third, and the lady, I think the lady that came up maybe 5th. I'm not sure where she came up, but everybody else they say sucked. Like the crowd would never. None of them react like that.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
something.
So
I'm glad I helped you. I'm glad I helped you with that writing.
Well, you know, Stro, one day he's gonna go. Well, I mean, Stro, this is. I'm gonna say this.
What?
I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it is. Quite honestly, not because you're not funny, but first time out, and I
Yeah.
thought you way
That's
exceeded my
impossible.
expectations. And
That's what everybody said.
that being the case, that means it's like that's a talent. That's when talent trumps preparation. Not
Oh,
saying
yeah,
you weren't
right.
prepared, but those comics that aren't funny, especially first time out, you're already ahead of the game
No.
as far as that goes.
Well,
Talent.
Well, listen, my wife and everybody was there that said the MC. She's been doing comedy for like 13 years.
Yeah.
When I left the stage, she said, "See, that's what I mean about comedy. That right there is a natural. He's a natural. It just came out. Who knew that this was his first time on stage? His first time delivering his thoughts to an audience. He's a natural." And my brother, y'all know my brother. My brother is fucking hard as shit. He'd been shot 3-4 times.
Yeah.
He told me today. He said, "No, honest to God,
we all
Just for the record.
just for the record, the motherfucker is just hard. He don't really laugh." He said, "Man, you know what, man? When you left the stage, I cried. I had to hide my face because that was crazy that you did that. Not only that, people that coming up to me, KC, the fucking guy that runs the place came up. He was like, 'Are you sure that was your first time doing this?' I said, 'Sir, I've never ever been on stage before.'
Yeah.
He said, 'That was really, really good, man. You got something, kid.' I was like, 'All right.'"
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you just gotta keep writing material. That's what you gotta do.
I got a fucking Facebook request to go do comedy in California.
Uh-oh.
Some fundraiser. If it wasn't a fundraiser, I would go. But
Wait, where is it,
can't.
bro? Where is it at? You broke up for a minute.
Oh, it's in California.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Parvo? Parvo? That's a little inside joke. Stroh's dog had Parvo, and you're gonna have a Parvo benefit.
The dog having parvo wasn't the joke part.
Yeah. But you see where my comedy comes from? My comedy comes from everywhere, man. Everywhere. All y'all motherfuckers, man. But you know what, KC? I'm going to tell you something, man. That right there, what you did, hit my heart as hard as... My father told me today, he said... Did you hear that dedication at the end I gave my dad?
Yeah, I did. I listened to it.
He said that ran deeper than anything I could have ever imagined. What you just did right there damn near touched my heart because it not only... gave my comedy a platform, it gave it a visual, it gave it a picture, and that was fucking amazing, dog.
Well, yeah, like I said, I didn't know, when somebody creates
crazy.
something and does something like that, I didn't want to step on your toes by doing that. I did it hoping that you would like it, but would surely understand if you were like, I'm funny enough to, not have to have that, and it is.
Man.
I was cranking up in my office. Listening to it. Yeah, oh yeah. the first time through, I was cracking up. If I didn't think it was funny, Stro, I would let you know.
Right.
Straight up, I would let you know.
Listen, Stro, too, like, not to make this some kind of love fest or whatever, but like when you were talking about your brother and your dad, and you know what I'm saying, like when I went around with you guys all the time and I would try to book you guys shows and stuff, I mean, you got a lot of pride, like, it's like my little brother created all this stuff, made all this music. And like my friends that are like brothers, they created all this music, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you're almost in awe of what's going on in front of you. And it's like, it's a deep thing to you personally and to like your brother personally and to your dad personally. I mean, that's like deep in your heart, dude. You want your people to do good when they succeed, when it's really your people succeeding. I mean, you're like, man, you're just taken back, dude.
I missed all of that. I was kicked out of the whole shit.
Yeah, we knew you were kicked out. Don't worry. I was leading the damn parade. I was leading it.
We were motherfucking you the whole time. Hey, so for real, man, good on you, dude. Like, congratulations. And I was trying to get Kev to send me the audio earlier. He said he wanted to wait so that we could all do it on the show and react to it.
We'll after this is over, I'll get y'all guys an email. I'll send it to you. All I have is the audio. I wish I had video because I want to start a YouTube page, and just every show I go to, I just want to put up video. Casey, I have to have you put some cartoonage to that shit because that was fucking.
I'll send you that.
Man, that shit is. That's crazy.
I mean,
but,
I'll tell you what happened. You know what time you sent me that?
Yeah, it was early. I sent you that. It was probably about 11, 12.
Here's what happened. I was at the office. It was probably 11, 12. About 1:30, I go on the internet. I go, I don't know. I'm gonna look and see if I can find a little animation site. I never even done one before, so that's why. Everything on this show is going to be lacking a little bit because I wasted all day doing that.
I mean, to be honest with you, Casey, we've all talked about it, and we just think between running the show and kind of heading up Stroh's comedy career, you just need to quit your real job and just act like a fucking adult, man up, and just run our lives for us. Can you do that, please?
No problem. Plug anything you wish.
That's amazing.
Yeah, just quit doing what you need to do to provide for your family and take care of us, please.
He's been taking care of me a long time. I mean, I would be like, I'm going to beat this motherfucker's ass, and he would be like, no, you ain't. I'm driving. I'm taking you home.
Yeah, but you know what I was dealing with, having to look out for you. We were at a Lions game once, just walking down the street after the Lions game. Jeff was shit-faced, had slept through most of the game. Right?
Hey, I'm there for the barbecue and the drinking.
Sunday afternoon, we're walking back to the car, and there's a bottle in the middle of the street, in the middle of the sidewalk. And
Well, of course he's got to throw it. He's got to throw it at somebody's face.
Jeff, don't throw, Bert. Jeff's a stomper.
Oh.
So I had to get in front of the bottle. Jeff goes, "What are you doing?" I go, "You ain't stomping this bottle right now, dude." and that's exactly what you wanted to do, wasn't it, Jeff?
Oh yeah. I was like, what? I was gonna smash that bottle because I know you were.
Somebody had to be the responsible brother.
Yeah, he was like, "Look, I don't give a shit. My boots is laced up to my kneecaps. I can stomp that thing all day long."
Yeah. I might start crying right now, Stro. You know, if I wasn't for Shiz, I'd probably be dead.
I mean, you know, hey, it runs deep with me because this is like new. It's almost like, okay, KC, when you started that real estate business, you and your wife, man.
Yeah.
To see it get off the ground, to start adding employees, when you laid your head down at night and just took that in for a second, it was like overwhelming a little bit, I would think, coming from where you came from. I mean,
Coming from 12 Mile.
Yeah, I mean, but I kind of knew, you kind of know where your life is headed. You kind of create where you're headed. That's why time moves so fast for you when you knew you were going to hit the stage, because things speed up when you know something's going to happen. And so it's just like the last 5 years, we knew our real estate company was going to take off. The time flew by. Here we are.
All right, I guess where I was getting at was when I got on that stage, I mean, I knew I had so much confidence in myself. I knew that everything was going to be all right, but I had to execute though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So once I walked through those doors and you didn't see it because you needed a visual.
Yeah.
You don't see the audience. The lights are so bright on you. And they tell you backstage, look for the red light, look for the red light. And if it start blinking, you got to get off stage. So they pump all the shit in you to thinking, like, to fucking throw you off. Yeah. But when I went out there, I said my first joke, and everybody laughed. I got so relaxed, and I was in the zone. I'm talking about cruise control, dude. I mean, I even ad-libbed some shit on stage that got laughs. I was talking about something, and something hit my head, and I said it, and they were laughing, and I was interacting. I mean, it was amazing. I tell everybody right now, I tell everybody that asked me about this show, I said, listen, I couldn't have prayed for a better outcome. Honest to God, I couldn't.
Yeah, when people are laughing, are you kidding, dude? People are laughing at your shit, your first time up.
First time up, you can't
you know what?
That.
You know what, Stro? When you're confident, when you carry yourself with confidence, I mean, that gets you through a whole gang of stuff, you know?
You're no stranger to being on stage. You've been on stage a lot. It's been a long that was a long time ago. Okay?
It was a minute.
Come a long way.
So I'm not new to making an ass out of myself. Oh, Asama. So I already know what it's doing. To have motherfuckers laughing at me. I'm good with that.
Yeah, I was thinking about you a lot. I was listening to Howard Stern this week. He had Cedric the Entertainer on, and he was talking about his kind of rise to being, one of the top comics that you know. And he was just talking about all the different shit he had to go through. And he actually went to Dallas. Get this, goes to Dallas and gets to the comedy club he's supposed to perform at. Drove there with $100 in his pocket, right?
Wow.
The people, when he get there, they go, sorry, you're not on tonight. And he was like, I only got $100. I can't get back to St. Louis from Dallas. So he happened to just walk into Steve Harvey's comedy club. Steve Harvey saw him. When he came off stage, he basically said, you can open for me. Let's go on tour. And he started making $1,000 a show, you know?
Shut up.
Yeah.
But
So,
dude, that's the thing about comedy, man. Like you hear about bands and music and television, and like, oh, this dude just picked me up off the street, yada yada. It's never that way with comics, man. You know what I mean? Like every one of those dudes who has ever had any success in their career, you hear them talk about how they came up, and every one of them consistently says, I had to grind it out. It took me years. I had to grind it out. I had to fuck up on stage. I failed. I got laughed at. I got booed off the stage. People threw shit at me. Like it's just a grinding industry, man.
Yeah, I was listening to Howard Stern, and I don't know who the comic was, but he was talking about being on tour at some place in California with Sam Kinison and rooming with Sam Kinison and all this stuff. And I mean, it was, it sounded like they just beat the hell out of him, basically.
I was talking to one of the guys tonight. At the show, and I was feeling the comics out. I say, did any of you guys perform on stage before? He goes, yeah, I've been doing this 12 years. I've been doing this 5 years. I've been doing this 2 years.
Still rocking open mics.
Yeah. Well, it's the Comedy Castle. That's what I said. I said, so you still doing like open mics to like freshen your act or whatever? Because
I dipped out.
There's that Andy Kaufman
big, like, not big like Kevin Hart, but like
we lost you for a minute.
But did you?
Yeah, I thought that was the Andy Kaufman shtick. When the cable goes off for the cable guy.
No. Well, anyway, one of the comics. Make a long story short, one of the comics tells me the last time he was there, nobody laughed at him, and I said, "Damn, what happened?" He goes, "I forgot my act." I said, "Okay, you ready this week?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I remembered everything." He goes out there. His first 2 jokes were great. Everybody laughed, and then he forgets his shit. He forgets it.
Yeah.
How long's he been doing that?
How do you handle that, Stro? How do you handle that?
He walked off stage.
He did after 2 jokes?
Dude, he was up there for probably 57 seconds.
I mean, he could have come out with a knock-knock joke, just to be stupid, like...
Stro doesn't need to worry about handling shit like that. He don't forget his shit.
No, I know Stro ain't forgetting it, but I would have shook my keys at him like, what's up, bitch? Get off stage.
Yeah, he was like, at first he was like, I think I forgot my jokes. And that's what I get for smoking weed. And everybody kind of giggle, and he goes, yeah, no, I really forgot. Y'all have a good night. And he walked off.
How long had he been doing it at that point, did you say?
I don't, a couple years? I don't know.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah, dude, listen.
I hope he's got another job.
And then there was people that had been doing it a couple years, was like getting couple chuckles here and there, people were kind of laughing out of like, ooh, yeah, I get it, but not really laughs.
Was there anybody there that you would talk to that made their living doing comedy?
Yes, there were a few people, and even a lot of people that didn't know me was coming up to me and goes, listen, for that to be your first time, you were really, really funny. And the only person that I would say were funny to you was the one lady. And everybody said that. Because after you get off stage and you go interact with the crowd, everybody was saying it was probably like one lady that was really funny to you. You are extremely hilarious. You keep it up.
How about on your first time you were the second funniest? I'd take that any day.
I would take that, dude. I would take that all day because she'd been doing comedy. She'd been doing comedy 13 years. So if I'm second to her, awesome. Fuck it.
Right.
That's right. So you're officially a comic in my book.
Yeah,
I'm writing comedian. Every day I'm writing. If I'm not writing for this show, I'm writing for myself. So absolutely,
I'm hustling.
There you go.
I'm writing the top 5 every week.
Well, go on and give it to us. Start it out. Let's hear it.
Hold on. I got one thing real quick before we get into the top 5. Real quick, because like legit fucking comics, they all have writers and shit.
Yeah.
That's why I've been helping them out.
Exactly.
That's why I've been helping.
But what I'm saying is, can we look real quick, Stroke? Can you just start and just quit fucking around and be an amazing comedian and start making billions of dollars a year like Louis C.K. and us three ass clowns.
I have a great story about Louis C.K.
Us
Can we
three ass
ride the
clowns can just
coattails?
write
Can we
jokes.
ride the coattails and get a little cheddar?
Yeah, we'll just write you jokes. We'll write you jokes.
To answer Bert, first of all, I love Louis C.K. They're one of my favorite comedians. Bill Burr. I love Bill Burr. And yes, I would love to quit my job and do comedy full time, but in order to do that, I have to grind it out, like you said.
No. Hold on. You missed my fucking question. My question was, can us three ass clowns write jokes and just send them to you, and then you just send us money? Can we do that? Can we work that out?
I have to start making money first, man. I can't just give you money. I don't have it.
Quit fucking around and start making it.
What do you think? My last name is Call or some shit?
Hey.
You know, I don't have chefs making dinner for me at some dinner crib.
Yes.
I don't have that.
Nice. You will know. You keep
write jokes.
Keep writing jokes, and you will. I got a good story. You ready? About it. All right. Cedric the Entertainer. Once he made it. Speaking of Louis C.K., Cedric the Entertainer had a little sketch comedy show.
Hired him.
Yeah, Kev had to rein us back in. Kev, he took over. He reined us back in. He said, "Shut the fuck up." That's why he's like Howard.
Dick gets out of hand on the show.
So wait a minute. Is this about the nigger on the treadmill? I mean, on the forklift.
Whoa!
Is this about the nigger?
I got too many tattoos. I got too many tattoos for that word.
No.
Okay. Because there's a joke that Bill Burr do about Cedric Entertainer and getting hired for or Bill Burr getting or one of the Louis C.K. getting hired for Cedric Entertainer's show, and it was a big meeting backstage, and they were all talking about the nigga that fell asleep at the forklift.
No,
it's a big joke. Okay,
this was. Hey, honestly, this ain't that far off, but I thought this sounded like such a funny skit. So Louis C.K. comes into the writers' meeting, and they actually did this skit. He said, "What if a slave ship was sailing to America, and the slaves decided they were going to take over, they were going to mutiny and have a mutiny."
Right.
So they have a mutiny. Cedric the Entertainer is playing like a dude that's like, we didn't really think this out. Like, we're going crazy. So they finally take over the ship, and then they all go, "Nobody knows how to drive the boat." So they all end up, I don't even know how it ended, but
shipwreck somewhere,
capsizing, if you will.
That shit's hilarious to me.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good story.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing the whole show down, racist.
Oh yeah, well, it was a funny skit. Think about it. It was a funny.
It was better than a nigga falling asleep on a forklift. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, they had a cabaret on the boat.
If you look up Louis C.K. jokes about going to Cedric Entertainer's show, and they talk about some motherfucker that fell asleep on a forklift. It was hilarious. It was a hilarious story, but anyway.
Well, here you're gonna. To end the comedy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we stop talking about comedians and just talk about the show and be funny?
Yeah,
There's only one comedian. There's only one comedian that matters to me, and that's Stro.
On this show, there's only one that's ever that you can say that. Yeah. That being said, I hope you become a superstar.
Yep. It goes Cat Williams. It goes Stro, Cat Williams, and then what's that big white boy's name? I like him, but I can't remember his name.
He ain't shit.
Fluffy?
He ain't shit.
Jeff, who?
Billy Mays or whatever.
No.
Not Billy. Ralphie May.
Ralphie May. He's funny. He's funny.
Well, okay.
You don't like him, Stro?
I like any comedian that's making money. I'm not going to down anybody because right now I need help like a motherfucker. Put me on your
Goddamn right you do.
Yeah. Ralphie May is real funny, dog. And he talks about all the Mexicans coming to clean the house, and he's like, and they come up in that house with that Fabuloso or whatever.
You know what? I might not need none of y'all because I got that K-Call real estate money behind me. Yeah.
I'm around to make a video.
I didn't get no laughs off that. All the comedian shit. all the comedian shits just stopped because I get no laughs off there. It was like, ooh.
Well, hold on. So just so you're on the same page as the rest of us, Kevin Cole's he's spreading all that money around. He gave me some cash to start a meth lab in my basement. So,
I was the only one really laughing because I'm his brother and I still ain't seen no money.
Well, hey, for the record,
Yeah.
I paid $19 to get that cartoon making program. So that is showing monthly,
That's what's up.
mind you, per month.
That's monthly?
Yeah, it's monthly.
Damn.
To show my support, so that's my support.
hold on a second. Wait, let's all be on the same page. 10 years from now, that's going to come back and fuck you, Stro.
No way.
Exactly. Exactly.
Not a chance.
See,
Not a chance.
Stro, I paid $25 a month to boost the ratings on YouTube.
Not a chance. No.
KC know how to make money. He already just told me.
I know how to make money without fucking people over. That's for damn sure. I would never do that, Stro. Those cartoons were out of love.
Absolutely, man. I love you for that shit. That was amazing, man. Honest to God.
Aw, play a little love song.
All right,
Can I get a cheer for that, man? Because that was pretty cool, man. Thank you, man.
Yeah. There you go, Stro.
Thank you, man.
All right, so let's talk about Kanye West. Jeff, the hacker revolution is alive and well.
Hacker revolution, alive and well.
So there's attacks on Kanye West?
Attacks from Anonymous, from the nerd-ass white boys. They're fucking Kanye up now.
They put out like a 7-minute video. Like, Kanye, we're tired of what you got to say. We're tired of it, and we're doing something. I don't know what they're gonna do. But
Really?
They're gonna put a tax on his money, and they're gonna fuck him up.
Taxes and money?
Listen, because they were talking shit about Beck. That's it.
Are they Beck fans, Anonymous?
Well, they're white boys.
Well, you don't know that.
Racist settle?
We don't know who they are.
Why you gotta be racist against white people?
I ain't. I'm just saying. They probably sour over that Beck shit.
Are you stereotyping hackers?
Yep. I hope they don't hack me.
Well, they're going after Kanye for something, and they're just mad at him for being Kanye West.
I don't know about that.
Just
the
being
dude's kind of a douche. He comes across as a douche. I mean, is anybody upset with that? And
so they're hacking him. Well, you're right, but they're hacking him. But what are they doing to him? I mean, what are they doing?
Well, that's what I don't know, Stro. I don't know if they're gonna knock out his Twitter, I mean, unless they're taking all of his moolah and
they're
Kim
probably
Kardashian.
putting out a video of some white boy banging his girl. You know?
There's never been a white dude that's banged this girl.
Yeah.
When they put it out, when them hackers put it out, it's gonna look real.
Think they're gonna doctor it up a touch?
Oh yeah.
She got the blonde hair now. She's gonna be banging some surfer dude.
Speaking of which, the blonde hair looks horrible on her. Horrible to me. Am I lying?
Yeah, it doesn't look good to me at all.
No. It makes it hit.
You could learn to like it.
No.
My wife went blonde, and she looks amazing, honestly.
She went platinum too.
Yeah, but she's fair, and you know what I'm saying. She don't got these dark features and these black ass eyebrows and shit. That'd be like if me and Shiz just went blonde on you.
Yeah,
to be honest, wait, hold on. For the podcast, for everybody out there, Jeff, I think you'd look great if you grew your hair out and dyed it blonde. I think that'd be a good look for you.
Not with these sweet black eyebrows.
Yeah, leave them. They'd be great.
You have to get rid of the eyebrows for sure.
I had to put some sun in them or something. At least.
Sun in.
I used sun-in before. I was trying to lighten my hair in 7th grade. I rocked the shit out of some sun-in. My shit turned bright orange, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. It was bad news. I went to school. It was like fucking Carrot Top shit, Stro.
Wait,
it was bad news.
All right, so real quick, a story about Kev. This goes this is like grade school.
Uh-oh.
So Kev
Should I be nervous here?
No.
Probably.
No, he should. He dyed his hair before. My mom had some dye in the shit, and he thought it was mousse. He put all this shit in his hair, and it was mousse, or it was dye. He dyed his shit. But then he put all this Vaseline in his hair.
Lube it up. You gotta lube it up, man.
Listen, I'm talking about a lot of Vaseline.
Definitely at least half the can.
What?
Yes.
Half the jar. It was like first grade.
So he comes home from school so bummed out. He said they called him Cuckahead.
Hey. That's true story.
That isn't true story. Wait, let me give him one more story, Kev. One more story.
Well, just for that story, I mean, my hair looks soaking wet all day long.
And also amazing. It also looked amazing.
I thought it looked fucking sweet, for the record.
So one more quick story. So when I forget what grade it was. I think third grade, because I had this teacher and her husband was a sculptor, right? Like straight up sculptor. So we had to make, something. I mean, it didn't necessarily have to be a sculpture or whatever, but whatever. So me and my dad helps me make this Abraham Lincoln sitting in the chair out of a straight up block of clay. My dad's pretty artistic, and the thing came out sweet. I mean, sweet. So Kev, he tells my dad the following year, because he's a grade younger than me, right? Kev was in second grade. So now he's in third grade. Kev's like, I don't want any help. I want to do it by myself.
Yeah.
So he decides he's going to make the Statue of Liberty, right? So
bad idea. For the
so
record.
he comes home from school crying, and my mom's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Kev's like, they called my sister.
You can't even get it out.
He said they called my statue the Statue of Retards.
It was bad. What do you want me to do, man?
Wait. Hold on. Wait, I got a quick question. When he came home and he was like bawling his eyes out and he was like, oh my God, they called it the Statue of Retards. Was your mom like, hold on, let me pull the grease back from your hair?
Basically. It was clearly a terrible sculpture.
But you know what? First of all, he wanted to do it by himself, so you got to give it up for him for that. But then my dad made him a sweet one. I mean, a sweet-ass one. Painted it all green, like the copper had turned green and shit.
Save the day.
Save the day. Save the day. Statue of Retards.
That's for you, and that's another one.
That shouldn't be for me. I didn't make the statue.
But hold on. But, I mean, that's fucking Kev, dude. Look at Kev. He's, like his whole life. He's like, I'm doing my own thing. Fuck you guys. I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing my own thing.
Sometimes
that's probably he said, I'm never going to feel like a retard again.
No, and it's taken him 38 years to figure out how to not, be a retard when you're doing your own thing.
It's like in Whiplash. It's like in that movie Whiplash. They were like, that inspired him to not be a retard.
All right, you get beat down. You get beat down by your peers, and then good pull.
That's what's wrong with all this bullying stuff. That's what's wrong with all this bullying stuff. It helps you.
Well, I mean, hold on. Unless you're the kid who can't take it, you come in with a gun and shoot everybody. Then it doesn't help you so much.
Well,
that's true.
Bullying is.
Let's bring it down on the comedy level.
Yep. Leave it up to Bert. Bring in school shootings.
Just gonna reset things.
Yep.
All right. Columbine Bert.
Oh, Virginia
God, dude, you're
Bert.
telling me that's his grade school.
Oh, fucking Virginia.
Hey Bert, you're my best friend. We can talk about absolutely anything.
Oh,
They
man.
call me Columbine Bert since grade school, and I didn't know why. Now I get it.
Fucking Remy. Fucking Remy.
Remy got you acting silly?
No, Remy was the name of the fucking guy that shot the people on the Higher Learning. You remember that movie? It's a black thing. Let's move
I
on.
seen Higher Learning. I thought you were finally switching over to a black drink.
Remy was a skinhead. You remember him on Higher Learning?
Yeah.
That wanted to fight Busta Rhymes and Ice Cube all the time. Shot Deja. Deja!
I don't
What's
remember.
that dude's name? What's the actor's name?
Huh? The actor's name
Bro,
was
what's the actor's name?
Omar
I
Epps.
know it. No.
Omar Epps.
He was
No,
in
no,
it.
no,
He
it's
was
a white
in it.
dude.
But Remy's actor's name was he was the guy in forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Leonardo
What's his name?
DiCaprio.
No,
No,
forgetting
you
Sarah
are
Marshall.
forgetting Sarah Marshall. No.
Yes,
I know
he
what you're
was.
talking about. Dax Shepard.
Judge something.
Judge Judy.
Judd Reinhold?
Rhino. It wasn't?
No. No.
What do we know?
Jude
No.
Law.
I can picture his face, but you're wrong.
Tom Cruise.
I don't know.
Yeah, he did Forgetting Sarah Marshall real quick. He did.
Wait, the same guy that was in Forgetting Sarah
Saving?
Marshall was
Forgetting Private Ryan.
We forgot him already. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, real quick. I don't mean to change the subject, but real quick.
You
while
never
we're on
need
the
to change the
subject of
subject, but
movies.
every fucking time you change the subject.
All right, so
We're
real
ready
quick
for a subject.
on
Nate.
movies. So I get a call from a customer today, right?
Yeah.
She's 79 years old. She
How's
calls
she
me up.
look? How's she look, Jeff?
She had a tummy tuck. She had a facelift, right?
nice.
She look
Look
good,
all
right?
You know what I'm saying?
She look
I mean,
good.
for 79, she don't look 79. I can tell you that. But
How's she look for 60?
maybe 65-ish, right? So I'm
Good.
not gonna
All right,
lie.
go
I'm
on.
not gonna lie. So she calls me up. She goes, "Hey Jeff." She's like, "How you doing?" She's like, I had pneumonia." I go, "Oh man, that's horrible, you know." And she goes, "Yeah." She's like, "I was in there January 30th, 31st through February, a whole week in the hospital, Jeff." She's like, "I wasn't doing good, and then I had to be on this Coumadin, this blood thinner." She goes, "But last night," this is how she talks to me. This is my customer.
Is she Hispanic?
No, and you're not gonna believe what she said.
I'm imagining a Hispanic too.
Yeah,
but-
I know.
You're
But this is almost how she.
yourself
This is,
right now.
No, no.
Hello, Yafity.
No, but this is almost exactly how she talks. And she goes, she's like, I got up, Jeff. It was about quarter to 5 in the morning. She's like, I'm flipping the channels. I don't know. It was Cinemax or something. She's like, at channel 833. She goes, and these two girls, she's like, they're bent over and they're fucking. They're getting fucked.
Whoa. She's 72?
79.
Oh.
She goes, and they had nice tits. They had work I done, Jeff. I don't know. She goes, and you know what the problem is they never showed the man's penis. She goes, they showed the tits and they showed the pussy. She goes, but I couldn't turn it off.
Hey,
This
I don't
is a
blame her.
customer of mine, dude.
I hope at 79 I'm game to call my car salesman.
Jeff, for real. The real question: did you sell her a car?
I've sold her
the
lots
bitch
of
should be
cars.
drunk.
Every time she comes in, we crack up.
No. After she got out of the hospital and called you talking about boobs
She
and
just
ass
called
and
me
tits,
today. This happened to me today.
did she
This is real
drive
deal.
off the lot with a new car today?
She's like, I'll call you sometimes just to talk, you know. I go, hey, I know, Jenny, whatever. You got your thing going.
That's murder.
Jeff, she gonna be like, show me the backseat of this Equinox.
Listen. I
And
tried.
your wiener.
I call over another salesman. I'm like, come here. And I hit the speaker button, you know, and then I hit the hang up. And as soon as I hit the hang up, it goes to speaker, right? So, and then it goes, and they're fucking.
Oh, no.
There's all kinds of customers in the showroom, so I got to let it up real quick.
Yeah. You gotta let
can't
that
hear
go.
this. So
No.
she was telling me about, you know, that show Gene Simmons had a long time ago. It's called Family Jewels. I don't know if you ever saw it.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, so she, you know, she's in the showroom with me sitting there, and she goes, "I like that Gene Simmons. He's
Wow.
got a long tongue."
Wow, Jeff.
She's a freak, dog.
What you got to do?
I hope
what
when
you
I'm
gotta do to
79, I'm a freak. I hope when I'm 79, I'm a freak.
I do too. I'm ready to be one at 79 too. Gearing up for it now. By that time, you're ready for whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Different kind of shit feels good at that age.
Mm.
You're like,
I'm not in a rush.
Knees.
I'm not in a rush to find out, but I hope.
Breakingup.com. Hey, what about the Lions? Real quick.
What about
on a side note?
Yeah.
I mean, we got a lot of movement going on in the off season.
Sue's
you guys
gone.
Following this at all?
Sue's gone. Haloti Ngata.
Reggie Bush is gone.
Reggie Bush is gone. It's a whole damn. Go ahead.
How about that Sue contract?
Yeah. Well, it's stupid. I mean, it's just stupid money. So now that they got that dude from the Ravens, Haloti Ngata, to fill the gap, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, but Fairley's going too, though.
Yeah, Fairley's going, which, you know, it would have been nice to see him stick around.
I think they just signed a dude from New Orleans. Not that it's only a 1 year deal.
Yeah, I would have liked
Fairley. But Fairley, I mean, he wasn't even playing all the snaps. He was a fat bitch.
Yeah, I mean,
Sue wasn't playing all the snaps. Defensive linemen don't play all the snaps. Yeah, dude, defensive linemen don't play all the snaps. Like, you know.
Right.
Sue was playing way more than Fairley. Fairley was a fat bitch, and he was supposed to be something. He ain't never played nothing. Warren Sapp was playing him.
He was injured.
Yeah, I was going to say he was injured the whole last season. So
that's why.
Whip-de-doo. That's an excuse. That's a fat boy's excuse. I'm a bully.
I've heard that about you.
That's my guy right there, man.
Yeah, you bully 79-year-old white bitches. That's who you bully.
Hey, sometimes you got to get you a cougar to nail you a fawn.
That's not a cougar, dude.
Yeah, right.
That's not a cougar. That's a sarcophagus. That's different.
All right, so we can either do a top 5 or I have the.
I don't even know what a sarcophagus is.
Hey, look it up on the interweb. We'll talk about it next week.
Interweb.
All right, so listen, we can either do a top 5 or I have the list of the most miserable and happiest states in America. Which do you prefer?
I'd be.
I will say this. You know, we were talking about West Virginia a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers are happy there because they're dumb as fuck.
Nope, nobody likes it.
Virginia's for lovers.
Run your list, KC. Run your list. I'm after you. Go. What's the list? It's on you. Right. What do you got for me?
I'll give you the 5 most miserable states. Actually, number 10 is Missouri. I think with a name like Misery, you would be miserable. Michigan, right. By the way, Michigan made the list at number 9. But top 5. Okay. All right, so Mississippi, right? Ohio. That's the only one I even care about. Ohio, fuck you at number 4. You asshole.
Yeah, dude.
Hate Ohio.
Yeah.
It's a whole ass state.
Yeah. Indiana, Kentucky, number 1, West Virginia. Most miserable.
Really?
Yeah.
Marshall's in West Virginia. Really? That's a big college town.
Dude, West Virginia is a.
There's not
the freaks at the gas station and McDonald's, Straw. I told you about the freaks at McDonald's.
There's not a big town in West Virginia. Yeah, there's not a big town in West Virginia. Marshall might be a decent-sized school, but there's not a big town.
Okay.
Fuck West Virginia, man.
Well, I would never want to live there. But here's the top 5 happiest, in case you're looking for where to live. Montana, Wyoming, South Dakota, not interested at all. Hawaii sounds pretty good at number 2.
A lot of transvestites there. I'm good.
That's what B-House told me.
That's a transvestite capital.
Well, imagine waking up in Hawaii every morning on the ocean.
Yeah, but then you go to the store, you like, oh, she looks great, and she pulls out a dick and pee on your tire.
Well,
that's a fucked up day.
And then Dog the Bounty Hunter come running behind chasing some meth heads.
Like, you under arrest, bitch. You under arrest.
Yeah, fuck Hawaii.
Well, they're only number 2.
With his
Actually,
big titty bitch.
Stro, hey, Stro, you told a funny joke on your stand-up about orangutan titties.
Yeah.
That was my shit. I love that.
Yeah. All right.
Happiest state to live in's Alaska, if anybody cares.
Really?
Huh? Yeah,
Hell
you know
yeah.
why? That's because all them motherfuckers are hiding from the police, and the police can't find them there, and they ain't willing to find them there. I'll be happy too.
Dude, I was listening to some shit the other day, Jeff. This is up your alley. Some gangland bullshit, and
Love gang.
dude, they have like a fucking like a crip, like a crip branch in fucking Alaska. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Dude, there's some brothers up there. There's some brothers up there just doing work. I'm like, dude, if you're, look, man, I'm built like a bulimic high school girl. We've had this talk. Zippy chance I'm going up there. Like, I do not like the cold.
No.
And every
No, they're crip walking on a glacier like, what's up, in their Air Force Ones.
Dude, listen, man, every black dude I've ever met in my life is like, I don't like the cold at all. It's not my dig. I'm watching this fucking show. There's like 18 brothers up there, and they're just running that town. And they're just like,
yeah, well,
fucking niggas gonna go where the money at. Shit.
Wherever there's
they're
money.
like, nobody else is here, so we're just gonna come and just fuck shit up. And if anybody has a problem with it, we'll shoot you in the face.
Well, I know one
And
thing.
I'm like, oh my god, there's a terrible gang epidemic up here. I'm like, dude, you have 8 dudes in a gang. That's not an epidemic at all.
Yeah, no. Well, I know one thing. They're happy. Whatever they're doing, they're happy doing it. Stro, you ready for the top 5?
Let's hit it.
All right. The 12 Mile Podcast presents Top 5 with Milan Stromile. Yeah.
Yo.
Hey, I was thinking not to cut you off, Stro. I was thinking, I was listening to the podcast last week, and I thought maybe like a beat behind the top 5 would be all right? Just quietly.
You think so?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I don't know. I mean, let's see.
I'm gonna turn it real quiet, just quietly. What is our top 5 this week, Stro?
This week's top 5 is.
Wait, he got nasty when you were playing the music when we was having a meeting. You remember?
No. This is just in the background. This is a.
We got it on recording.
He had a dental
recorded
prescription
it.
that
We
week.
should play that clip.
No, he had a dental prescription. Don't worry. Different.
Yeah. He was like, "Why don't you turn that shit off, Casey?"
All right. All right. Well, I know what the top 5 is. Stro, let us know because you are dressed for it today.
Yeah, man. I mean, we got St. Patrick's Day coming up, right, fellas?
Yes.
So this is top 5 ways that you know you overdid it on St. Patrick's Day.
All right.
Overdid
it. I'm ready.
If you know what I'm saying, it's been some scenarios out there. And this is 12 Mile Podcast news. I'm just taking
It must not be Irish.
You never know, man. Number 5 or KC. Sorry.
Number 5? Can I?
I didn't mean to take your job. Sorry.
Number 5.
Number 5. Anything that exits out of your body has a green hue. I'm talking about piss, shit, semen. Your girl like, what is that? You're just like, I don't know. It just keep coming.
Like it ain't a booger. I know that much.
Your shit tastes like shamrocks.
Dude, if you're fucking a chicken, she knows what a shack tastes like. That's a problem to begin with. Fuck, that bitch know what a shamrock tastes like.
Some people might know.
Tastes like the garden.
Yeah.
All right, number 4.
All right, number 4. This is for my people that have money. All right.
Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does everybody say me?
It's me.
All right,
Everybody's
check this
talking
out.
about me.
Because Tina ain't on here.
Oh, you need
Number 4.
There you go. That's for that. You need an awesome. You need another awesome.
All
All right, can we
you
get
ready?
number 4? Yes, we're ready.
Number 4. You wake up in Ireland with a Sons of Anarchy tattoo.
I can see that. Oh yeah.
You wake up half drunk looking for Jackson's baby and shit.
That would be a clear sign that you overdid it. There's no
Yeah.
doubt about that.
And you're a Son of Anarchy's fan, yes.
You watch Sons of Anarchy, Stro?
I do.
Oh, what a show! That's a great show.
Yeah.
One of
Number
the best.
3.
Number 3.
All right. You wake up handcuffed, and the police are showing you a video of you pissing on Dominic Sue's jersey. You overdid it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
No, I disagree. Hold on. I disagree. I think that's acceptable at this point with this new contract. You could piss on his jersey. It's no big deal.
In Detroit, you wouldn't get arrested. I don't believe it.
Well, you
I
could
would
have.
think if
fucking
you're
did something earlier that could have got you in trouble where they found you peeing on the fucking.
that's the thing, Stro. If you're pissing on a jersey, you clearly
You're pissing on a
overdid it.
jersey, dog. You're fucking
Clearly,
fried,
you
all right?
overdid it. Yes, exactly.
Fucking fried.
I'm with Stro on that.
You know what I'm saying?
You can do it, but you are fucked up.
You fucked up, right?
All right.
All right, give it to me.
Number 2.
All right, number 2. Reasons you know you overdid it on St. Patrick's Day. You have to call in to work that morning because you have to petition Pornhub to take down the video of you and the midget.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Not good.
The problem is the title of the video is "Guy Thinks Midget is a Girl."
Oh, even worse. It would probably get some clicks though.
Right. So not only you got to call in and spend your day petitioning Pornhub to take this video down, you just found out that is not a hot chick, midget.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You know that would get a lot of clicks too.
Oh, it would.
Dog.
Yeah, that's the freak click.
Oh yeah. There's some freak clicks going on.
Some freak
Right.
What's out there? Yeah. All right.
All
Are we
right.
ready for
Number 1.
number 1?
Number
We're ready.
1 reason you know you overdid it on St. Patrick's Day. You wake up on 6 Mile and Woodward with a cowboy hat on, with a Mentos wristband on, and your asshole is slightly in discomfort. I'm sorry. You
Yeah.
partied way too hard, my boy. Hey,
Yep.
number 5, top 5. We did it this week.
There it is.
Don't go to fucking Mentos when you're drunk.
Now podcast presents Top 5.
Well,
with Milan.
With wait. With green semen. With green semen in your underpants.
Green Seaman made an appearance on the 12 Mile podcast.
More than once.
But
More
if you
than
got
one
your
time.
More than
Mentos
once.
wristband on and green semen in your booty hole.
With
that's
that
a
Mentos
problem.
wristband, you know you was in some
Haven't
place.
we all been there before?
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? What I noticed
No.
when I do this top 5
That's me.
is y'all always say my number 5 should be my number 1. Because
Yeah.
Jeff been laughing his ass off at the fucking green hue
Oh,
since
yeah.
I said it.
I was just thinking the same thing to myself. Sure, I was like, number 5 was the funniest to me.
Yeah. Well, they always hit the spot, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna keep bringing it every week. You know what I'm saying? I put much thought into it, and I love it. Bring the drama, and I'll be bringing that drama.
Bert, pretty much me and you suck now.
We're
Because
there.
the ship, Kev's, he's steering the ship, and Stroh's a comedian,
We
and
bring nothing.
he got his top 5. So we're gonna have to come up with something, me and you.
We're gonna have to get offline and do some like rock shit.
Listen.
Motherfuckers are gonna be doing this shit by yourself if you ain't careful. Me and Bert's gonna be gone. We union, motherfucker. What?
Jeff, real quick, and you and I just get like a scummy, like white trash, like fucking rock and roll podcast.
I'm about to grow my hair back out, Bert. I'm going all white on them hoes.
Dog, you got a long way to go.
Jeff would
a long way to go.
Jeff's hair would be
This
all
shit
white.
don't.
He's so
This shit don't work without y'all. This shit don't work without y'all, man.
Oh
Cut it
yeah,
out.
yeah,
This
sure.
is where it's at right here, man.
Sure.
Yeah, you guys care about us. We get it. We get it.
I got
Yeah.
news.
Yeah.
I got news for you. This ship didn't steer at all tonight. This thing got off the rails. So
No, it didn't.
Yes, it
No, it
did.
When?
We love it to get off the rails.
He
That's
said
what it's all
when.
about.
He said when. Those are the best shows, right? Off the rail shows.
Shiz had to pull us in. He had to pull us in.
I don't think so.
Anytime KC has to reel it in, you know the show's going awry.
I feel like I really only talk when I have to reel it in.
Hey.
You talked a lot tonight.
Speaking of rye, I went to 7-Eleven and they had not
Rye
only
bread?
did they have rock and rye Slurpees, but they had Red Pop Slurpees.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
knew
the Red Pop Slurpees. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's-
I mean, we don't
But
want
they-
your shit to go wee wee.
Yeah. No, like. Look at Casey like, all right, I gotta have to.
KC
listen.
wants to fucking stab himself in the neck right now.
I'll go as long as you guys want to go. I got shit written down. I can talk about anything you want.
All right, wait, I want to just say this because I wasn't thinking about drinking because I was in Las Vegas. And I'm going to just say this about Las Vegas. I had a good ass time in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And I had so much to drink in Las Vegas. The one night I didn't get up to the room till 4:30 in the morning. It was like somebody poured oil dry in my damn throat. I mean, it was bad, dude. My mouth, I mean, it was so
Wait. Real quick. Thank you. But one question I do have for you, because you've been talking about the Vegas trip, on and off the recording or the air or whatever. One thing that you kept talking about that you were super excited about was driving the fucking Corvette around the track.
All right.
Talk to me about that.
Bert, I'm going to tell you. Let me just tell you about this. I went there. I was like, I'm a badass. You know what I'm saying?
You're a badass. I met you before one time. I met you
I said,
at a
I'm
concert.
a
You're
badass. I'm
motherfucker.
about to beat the shit out of this vet. I'm going to be on the track. This is a Z51. It's got that sport suspension in it. You know what I'm saying? It's ready for me to beat the shit out of it.
We all know about you that you're a fucking race car driver and you could drive the fuck out of that thing.
He's a baller.
I get there, first of all, it's 4:30 in the morning. I go to bed. I'm shooting dice till 4:30 in the morning. I got to get up at 10 o'clock. I got to be downstairs at 10:30 to take a bus ride a mile into the fucking mountains, desert, whatever. So
Not
I
looking
wake
forward
up.
to that.
No, I wake up at 9. I look at my watch. My boy had sent me a text. He's like, "You up? What's up?" I go, I'm seriously debating not even going. But this is like, I mean, straight up, my mouth is like,
It's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
My mouth is like it's got sand in it, though, Bert. I'm so hungover, my head is banging, right? So I go, all right.
Could be green semen. You don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't green semen, I can tell you that. So
If
I jump in the shower. I jump in the shower real quick. I'm like, I'm going to shower. I'm going to get dressed. I send my boy a message. I'm like, I got to take a nap for 15 minutes. I'm going to hit you up. I'll meet you down in 15 minutes, right? He's like, I got a coffee and a muffin for you. I'm like, boom.
Yeah.
Because I need it at this point, right? So we get on the bus. I got a little coffee. I got a little muffin. And then they give you lunch, whatever. So we ride out through the mountains. The mountains, a beautiful ride, whatever. So we get to this track, Spring Hill, right? It's this track, Ron Fellows, right? But Brian Fellows for shiz because he likes Brian Fellows. And that's all I can think of is Brian Fellows.
Shout out to Tracy.
Right.
Tracy
That
Morgan
dog,
as fuck.
that dog looks crazy.
All right, so you get to the
So,
track,
anyway,
though.
we get to the track. We get
Television
to the track.
on! Pornography!
We get to the track. So they sit you down in these seats and they run through this shit. They're like, all right, the orange cone with the green on it means you can hit the apron. The orange cone with the pink on it means you need to stay 5 feet away. The orange cone with the this on it. I'm like this. This is basically how I am. I'm like, all right. So we get on the track, and there's this girl comes up to me. She's like, "Hey, I'm Jenna, Jeff. Good to meet you." Blah blah blah. She's like,
Her name was Jen and Jeff.
yeah, Jenna. She might as well. Last name might as well have been a Jeff.
Yeah.
So she goes, you know, she's like, just try to follow what's going on and follow the blah blah blah. Follow the route of what people are doing. All right. So there's Jenna. She's the pace car. And then there's this dude behind me. He's from Texas. You know, everything's bigger in Texas. He's sweet. Yep. And I'm behind him, right? So I think I'm sweet. I'm feeling like I'm going 120, 130 on this track. So we get out there.
14 miles an hour.
So no, you get out on this track and you feel like, you know, you're gonna learn the track first, and they're talking to you on the headset. You got your helmet on and blah blah blah, and they say get it up to third gear, fourth gear, shift into fourth gear, and you can basically downshift between third gear and fourth gear, and you're in, you know, this vet stick shift or whatever. So I'm going. We do the little practice lap so you can follow what the track's like, you know, and then they start to get on a little bit, you know. So all of a sudden, like I said, I feel like I'm sweet, right? But I see these.
You are, dude. You are. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Bert, not when it comes to race car driving, I am not sweet. I am made for Cadillacs and going slow so people can see you. Yeah, right. I'm trying to go slow. I'm trying to let mugs see me. So all of a sudden, we get on like the second lap, and then all of a sudden I hear this girl, Jenna, on the mic. She's like, I see you back there, Jeff.
Yeah, like, I see you way back there.
She's like, we'll wait for you up here.
Jeff, we lapped you 14 times.
So they were like, we're going to pull in the pits and blah, blah, blah. So we did a couple of laps, and then we go out on this. We go out on basically like a kind of hot lap. So we go out on this hot lap. And I mean, now they're kind of out, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, I'm keeping up with these mugs. But it's humbling, dude. I mean, like, if you don't know what's going on that track, I mean, you're like seriously humble.
You never feel smaller than when you're with a race car driver and you're driving.
Like, not only that, what was the fastest that you got that car going?
The fastest, straight up, Bert, the fastest that I saw my speedometer was 86 miles an hour, and I felt like when I was going into the turns, like, this ain't probably safe. Like, I could have spun it out. So then from there, they let you drive they don't let you drive, but they let you go with a driver in a Z06, right? So these Z06 are 650 horsepower.
That would be more fun to me, to ride as a passenger with a professional driving.
Yes, and 650 foot-pounds of torque. So I saw these cars, Bert, you know what I'm saying? But you have no idea what these cars are capable of. You have no idea even what that Z51 Vet is capable of.
Yeah, they're ballers.
So when you go out in this Z06, my man's got the windows down. He does like 3 laps. I'm hung the fuck over, dog. He gets that thing up to 130 miles an hour on the straightaway. Hits his. Wow. My eyes are like here, and my head is like over here. I can't even focus. I'm about to throw up. They were talking on the bus about there's a barf bag.
Oh, really?
I was like, who's going to need a barf bag? But, I mean, I was there. I was like, whoo, I hope this is only like one more lap.
You know, it makes you appreciate like the NASCAR drivers. If you ever go to a NASCAR race, that's unbelievable.
It was unbelievable.
They're doing faster than 100 miles per hour on them tracks,
Bro,
right?
get this.
20, 30.
One time I got to, when I was working at the Chevy dealer, I got sent to the Brickyard 400, which is at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, where they have the Indy 500, like legendary track, and
Right.
it's for NASCAR. It's the Brickyard 400, one of the biggest races of the year. So we win this trip. We get to go in the pits. You know, Chevy puts on a spread, the whole deal. Well, they also said one of you is going to be lucky enough to drive the pole sitter, Kevin Harvick, around the track on the parade lap. Well, I knew it was going to be me, and of course they picked my name, so I get to drive them.
I'm a call. Of course it's going to be me. I'm an amazing individual.
Listen,
He was Miss June, Bert.
I
He
get
was
the
Miss
fucking-
June in the Good Wrench
I
calendar.
got the fucking genetic fucking lotto. Of course it's me. I'm amazing.
but to make a long story short, I drove him in the
That was
parade
Miss
lap.
June.
I drove him in the parade lap, and I asked him
Right.
flat out. I said, "How fast do you go?" And he said, "We would come into this corner, 200 miles an hour." And I was like, "Dang!" Because after I dropped him off at his car, they let you zip around in the Corvette to catch back up, and I went 100, and I was like, "Oh man, to go 200 would be crazy."
When
Oh,
you're
hell
going,
no.
Stroh, when you're going 130, like this one
couldn't
turn
imagine.
they hit this one turn, I mean, it's kind of like uphill. I mean, the G-forces, like there's a lateral G-force meter in those cars that measure your G-forces left or right.
Hmm?
I mean, there's it's called a yaw sensor. There's a yaw sensor in the car, and I mean, you're straight up. Your head is like over here.
Dude, fuck all that, man. Like, Kev, you and I have had this conversation. Like,
You be like I'm
you and I were
black.
Kev, you and I rapped about this before. You were like, "Oh, dude, I'm gonna get a Corvette."
I am gonna get a
And I was
Corvette.
like,
One day I'm gonna get one.
Like, fuck all of that. Yeah, get one and drive it 40 miles an hour down the freeway, because that's what the fuck you're gonna do. Like some old washed up dude
Yeah,
with your
I don't
saggy
care.
balls
That's all right.
draping over the seat.
I'm happy to do it.
Yeah.
He's gonna tuck
Just
them
get-
holes into a sock by the time he finally gets
Yeah.
one. If he's
Get an old ass Cadillac,
See what's
take
going
the
on,
top
bro?
down, look
That's
like
how
a
I'm
fucking
riding.
Get
pimp.
off the rails.
Dude, get a 69 Lincoln with the suicide doors and look
No.
like a bad motherfucker and just slow ride that thing.
yeah,
I'm getting a Corvette in the next couple of years, man.
I like
Yeah, and you're gonna ride it around and not want to get a ticket and fucking, you're gonna drive down the Raleigh freeway,
Listen, let me tell you what
70 miles an hour.
I'll tell
With
you
your
what I'm
old
gonna.
washed up saggy balls.
Nope. Listen, they're gonna be 39-year-old balls. It's gonna be a white Corvette drop top.
Saggy as fuck though. Saggy as fuck.
No.
They're super saggy at
Here's
39.
the thing. I'm gonna have the top down, and I'm gonna cruise by you, and I'm gonna be like, "Sup, Bizzard? How's it going?" Wonk, gone.
Then I'll be
Yeah,
like,
right. And then you're gonna pull over into the right lane and be like, "Oh God, I hope that the local law enforcement agency, doesn't find out what I was doing."
It's for me a Corvette. Like, growing up with your dad selling Chevys, a Corvette was the number one, and that's the number one for me.
When I was growing up, my dad sold crack.
Well, then I
they
bet
see
you got
me in
the
a
That's
50.
That's why I
They see
smoke
me-
crack. Right
They see me in a
Wait.
59 chop top Cadillac with some Dayton's and white walls talking about I'm driving 30, you driving too slow on the freeway.
You need
I
it
say,
again?
Yeah. But wait.
Do it. Do it.
But wait. What's that thing y'all two was just talking about?
The what?
What's that thing you and Bert was just talking about?
White
Saggy balls.
No, what Dad? What is that?
Are we, I think
We're there, right?
oh my God, we're past there.
We're way past there, but we was getting on. We're getting down.
Sometimes we have shit to say. We need to say it.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
Let's talk
But
about.
can I say one more thing?
Yeah, you can.
You've always got another thing to say, and we want to hear it.
Just say it.
I just want to say we ate at this swanky ass restaurant.
You're swanky.
Something Bert would know about.
They got a roulade there.
Bert. They probably has 6-7 roulades there. But this restaurant in this hotel, we stayed at the Cosmopolitan. When you walked in the hotel, they were like, "Welcome to the swankiest spot in Las Vegas." Right? And I didn't know what swanky even really meant.
So you got there.
until I got
Jeff.
up in there.
Jeff, just real quick, you still don't know what swanky is.
I'm going to tell you, after I ate here, I knew what swanky meant.
Yeah.
So we go to this restaurant. It's called
Swanky,
STK.
listen, swanky isn't a bad thing.
No, but I'm going to tell you what it meant. So we're at this restaurant, STK, right? So we go in there. It's me. It's the general manager of the dealership, the owner of the dealership, and 2 other salesmen, right? So we go in there. I'm looking at the menu. I'm like, I'm willing to pay for whatever I'm eating, so I'm eating what I want.
Mm-hmm.
So I look, the filet is $59.
Damn.
If you want a salad, the salad's $12.
Don't ever get a fillet.
And if you want a side, it's $15, right? Plus drinks. But whatever, I'm down for whatever. So I order me a 10-ounce filet, medium rare. They're cooked at 1,000 degrees, cured at 1,000 degrees, and beautiful on the inside. I mean, it's like the sweetest motherfucking steak you ever want. This mug was probably aged for a good 7-8 days.
So for all those people, what was the total? Like if
The bill including the tip was almost $1,000.
Wow.
What?
5 of us.
How many people?
5.
Yeah,
So
that's big, Bill.
all right, so we're sitting there chilling, right? There's a group of some old dudes, like 3-4 older dudes. I'm talking about 50s, pushing 60. 2 hookers,
Oh,
right? Definitely hookers.
Ladies of the night, we'll call them.
Ladies of the night.
Let's be politically correct here.
All right, ladies of the night. There's a couple of ladies of the night. The one looked like she could have maybe had a penis, but the other one definitely did not have a penis. And my man, she's sitting on my man's lap. You look over at the other table, and there's a girl dancing on the table in this fancy ass restaurant. So we're having drinks on the table in this restaurant. So they're playing 80s shit. Come on, Eileen. 99 Red Balloons.
I love that.
All of a sudden, they bust into some Biggie. Then next thing you know, they bust into Regulators.
Uh-oh. Nice.
Then next thing you know, they bust into I Got 5 on it.
Oh,
Wow,
so
really?
I can't even believe it. I go up to the DJ. I was like, my man, dog. I say, you got it going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing the
Everybody
damn
likes
thing.
to hear that.
Jeff, at that point, did you inform him that you were the fucking 1994 prom king, and you were like, dude, this is what I do?
Bert, I don't even have to. I mean, I don't even really have to inform people. They can see it.
They don't, right? They just know. They're like, Jesus,
Yeah,
what is that
they can
fucking
see it.
halo over your head? Is that a crown?
Yeah.
Right, they see it.
Yeah.
It's like I walk around with it on. They don't even know what
No, they
happened.
know. They know about your shit.
So we're chilling there. The owner, she overtips them like crazy. So next thing you know, they're bringing shots around. And we were doing it, dude. It was a great. Oh, it was a great.
Yeah, you can't beat a Vegas trip. Vegas always turns out to be a good time.
That sounds amazing, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Stro. It was crazy.
Hey, that's the comic capital, man. Comedy capital. There's so many people with just a show in Vegas. They live there. They do their show. 5
I'm
days
glad
a
you
week.
had fun.
That's that.
That's your new house. That's where your new house is going to be.
I'm glad you had fun, bro.
I'm gonna call some of my people, Stro. Don't worry, because I got some people now in
You got
Vegas.
a guy. You got like an 80-year-old guld guy, you know, Jeff. 80-year-old
I
white
know.
dude.
All right.
14 hookers.
We should wrap this up
Please.
at some point because we're going long tonight. So listen,
Super long.
before we go, of course, we'll see everybody next week. Stro, straight up, the comedy was awesome, dude.
Thank you, man.
I'm-
You know what I'm saying?
I hope the podcast shows the celebration for your success on your first stand-up night, because that is some ballsy shit right there.
Man, that shit, man, before we get out of here, man, I just want to say once again, man, that shit took me off guard. Even though what the crowd gave me was overwhelming, what you gave me tonight, that shit was out of control, beside myself. That was amazing. I'm cool with it, man. I appreciate what you did. That was amazing.
Well,
Yeah,
I hope
love the support.
next time I can get there. I'll be there in a couple weeks. I'll be in Detroit in a couple weeks. So if you're
All
here,
right, well,
Keep coming, Shiz.
Hopefully I do something that week. Hopefully I'll have something booked that week because I'm trying to do something every week, and I'm not gonna stop until I'm in fucking Independence Day 3. So.
Yeah. Got it. All right.
I'm trying to be in a movie.
I think we did it. Hey, for the record, let me just say real quick. Friend of ours from high school asked me to write for her blog this week, and I did. So, formerly skinny, 21 and single. She has her own. It's formerly skinny, 21 and single.wordpress.com.
Formerly skinny, 21 and what?
Yeah, well now she's 38. So it's our friend.
She's 38 and thick.
No.
What? Formerly skinny? What that mean?
38, married with a kid.
Okay, get it.
But either way, she asked me to write on it.
Who was that?
Tara.
Which one? Plizga?
Yeah, Tara Plizga.
Oh, God bless.
It's nice.
Yeah.
We subscribing to your blog, Tara. We own it.
Yeah, she had another blog I used to read. She used to be traveling the world, and I used to read that blog.
Yeah,
it was real interesting.
They may have combined them, actually. So formerly skinny 21 and single.wordpress.com. She let me write a thing under. It's more a parenting website, but I wrote something under the dad section. So check that out.
She don't think my parenting skills are good?
Yours would be questionable.
Y'all look for Milan Stromile out here on this comedy circuit. I'm bringing it. Yeah. It is what it is.
If you can get to the shows, get to the shows.
Yes,
We're the
sir.
12 Mile Podcast, and we're up out of this bitch. Whoa.